As hardship increased, public confidence in Germany's democratic government declined. Many people became frustrated with political leaders, believing they were unable to solve the country's problems. During this period of uncertainty, extremist political groups gained support by offering simple answers to complex problems. One of these groups was the National Socialist German Workers' Party, better known as the Nazi Party. Adolf Hitler joined the party in 1919. He quickly stood out because of his powerful public speaking. His speeches promised to restore Germany's strength, rebuild the economy, create jobs, expand the military, and overturn the Treaty of Versailles. At the same time, Hitler promoted dangerous conspiracy theories and anti-Semitic beliefs, falsely blaming Jewish people and other groups for Germany's difficulties. These claims had no factual basis, but repeated propaganda convinced many supporters that these false narratives were true. In 1923, Hitler attempted to seize power in what became known as the Beer Hall Putsch. The coup failed, and he was arrested and sentenced to prison. While in prison, Hitler wrote much of Mein Kampf, My Struggle, a book that outlined many of his political beliefs and future ambitions. Although the book contained extremist and hateful ideas, it became an important text for the Nazi movement. After his release, Hitler changed his strategy. Rather than trying to take power by force, he focused on gaining power through elections and expanding the Nazi Party's influence across Germany. As the Great Depression deepened, more voters turned to the Nazis, hoping they could restore stability. By the early 1930s, the Nazi Party had become one of the largest political parties in Germany. On January 30th, 1933, President Paul von Hindenburg appointed Adolf Hitler as Chancellor of Germany. Many believed they could control him. Instead, Hitler quickly consolidated power, dismantled Germany's democratic institutions, and established a dictatorship. His rise to power marked the beginning of a new and dangerous chapter, one that would ultimately lead to World War II and the Holocaust. In the next chapter, we'll examine how Hitler transformed Germany into a dictatorship and how Nazi policies began targeting Jewish people and other groups. His rise to power marked the beginning of a new and dangerous chapter, one that would ultimately lead to World War II and the Holocaust. In the next chapter, we'll examine how Hitler transformed Germany into a dictatorship and how Nazi policies began targeting Jewish people and other groups.